Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Age of Wonders 3 campaign, the Elven Court. In our last episode, we continued making progress in Scenario 4, the Sapphire Archipelago. So last time, the big development is we got our main, most powerful stack of units here, which is led by Reskar and Nomlik, and we've split them off into each having their own stack now. We sent them down to free our new dwarven hero Bormac, who is again a dwarven dreadnought. You can see he's at level 1, so we've got some work to do leveling him up, of course, but we now have him on our side. We freed him from this dungeon, and of course we also claimed the city of Raymon, which is the city that has the teleporter that leads over to the throne city, or at least to the teleporter right next to the throne city of our opponent Isabella. So we're in pretty good shape here. Things are looking pretty good. The only problem we've really run into is that Sundren up here with her stack, which in retrospect I did not do the best job of allocating units as we don't really have a good source of healing. She's run into a couple of very, very powerful cities here that are guarded by quite a few units. And you can see here some succubus units guarding the fort here, orc shock trooper. And then on this side, we had a hero and a whole bunch of other units as well. And we have gotten to see, I believe, some shadow stalkers that are at play as well. So things are getting pretty nasty. We definitely need to, play this smart, hopefully, going forward, because we can't afford to have Sundren get killed off. So we'll have to decide what to do. Now, before I jump into the episode proper, I did just want to give a couple of quick shout-outs to a few individuals who left some excellent comments in the previous episode. The first of those comments is from Devin Larson. Now, I had asked for some, kind of feedback and suggestions about how best to proceed, especially with Sundren and kind of her situation. And Devin is pointing out that it's probably, in his opinion, and I'm inclined to agree, too risky to use Sundren and her group here to kind of go off attacking these cities. I mean, I think we could possibly win this one, but it's a tall order. Like, we've got a decent number of tier 3 units here, plenty of ranged units that'll pick us apart, and they have the walls, of course, which is going to make it harder to get in and attack them. And not to mention that I'm sure we'll get some spells cast on us. So I agree with Devin. I think it's probably too risky to use Sundren to attack this city, and it was definitely too risky to attack this city over here, especially without substantial reinforcement. Devin also suggested something we could do is to in the meantime, I guess, kind of scout out the throne city of Isabella and just see if we are strong enough with what we have over here. So as I mentioned, we've got Reskar leading kind of a mixed bag of units, and then we've got Nomlik with a very, very powerful stack, including a tier 4 Elder Hill Giant. So that the question is going to be, are we strong enough with what we've got here to threaten Isabella's throne? And the only way to do that would be probably to summon like a Grimbeak Crow and go scout it out. Or alternatively, we just gamble. We go full, all the way through, and we send our units in through the teleporter just to find out. So either way, I agree with Devin that I think it's probably too risky to attack with Sundren at the moment, and it probably would be better to try to just focus on the enemy throne city. Next comment here is from QKnight45. QKnight kind of had similar points as to Devin there in terms of using Sundren more defensively rather than worrying about attacking at this point, especially because, of course, our cities are really not well defended. I mean, you can see here we've got kind of just bare bones units guarding them, as you can see here. Really nothing too exciting. I'm just looking here. Yeah, so our units really are, or our cities are very, not well defended. This is technically our throne here, this giant dwelling. So it might be better to kind of reinforce and use Sundren more defensively. I think that's not a bad idea. QKnight also mentioned that Nomlik and Reskar can continue to be the vanguard and pursue the attack on the throne city, similar to what Devin was suggesting. And then finally, we have a set of great comments here from Chaos General. Chaos General had actually kind of a slightly different suggestion, which was that rather than pursuing attacking the throne city at this point, what we could instead do is leave a contingent of units to guard Raymon here, and send Nomlik, Reskar, and our new hero Bormac to group up with Sundren and have them, clear out a number of these cities, or even go explore some of the territory over here to raid additional treasure structures and whatnot and this would accomplish sort of two things. One is to level up Bormac, and two is to hopefully get some more powerful items. I think that's a great idea. My only concern is that obviously Isabella is already quite powerful. We've given her time to kind of build up, and she does already have access to tier 3 units, and so I'm a little bit scared of giving her more time to build up. That would be my only hesitation. That said, maybe we can do a bit of a hybrid where we continue using Sundren over here to maybe clear things out and get some more items and whatnot, and at least have some items to boost up Bormac. So in any case, I really appreciate the excellent comments and suggestions. Extremely insightful and very helpful. Without any further ado, let's jump into the episode proper. So, as I mentioned, we have a decision to make, and it's what do we do with Sundren? Now, if we jump into the water with her, I'm a little nervous because obviously we could get attacked by some of these stacks of units here. I think we will probably be okay. Our crow has already done all of the scouting it can do. There's really no advantage to us landing over here. However, we could head down and clear out this Forbidden Sanctum, which might not be a bad idea. I mean, yes, it would give additional resources to this city, but, I mean, whatever. I'm more inclined to get, the items, although usually a Forbidden Sanctum gives you a spell, but it could be very, very useful to clear out. So I think I am going to send Sundren into the water. I mean, I know it's a risky move, but I think we will do that. And then this stack can also jump into the water as well. This unit can actually swim, and so can go and stand right next to. None of these units can move. Unfortunately, yeah, it's too bad. If I send this guy here, he's going to be on his own. You know what? That's fine. If he gets killed, it is what it is. Meanwhile, this unit's going to stay next to our main stack to try to provide some additional assistance. And then with these units here, we can't really do much of anything at this point. Everybody else is just going to stay put. I do have this Hill Giant and Storm Sister who can play defense for us over here, which is good. And yeah, this stack, again, we're going to aim for the teleporter, I think. In a perfect world, what I might do here, I might switch over to the Grimbeak Crows. I mean, the reality is we're going to get through this. Oh, you know what? Okay, we've got this Assassin. I forgot about that. We could use the Assassin to scout this for us, actually. So rather than using a Grimbeak Crow, I will use the Assassin to see what's through there. Yeah, so then these units, we're going to just have them chill out. Wait till next turn and start moving to the teleporter if things look promising when we send this Assassin through. All right, we will end the turn there. So again, the big worry is Sundren in the water. Is that going to be a problem? Boy, I sure hope not. We've gotten to see how devastating those boats can be in open aquatic warfare. We really don't want to have that happen again. I think we lost a couple of our units, or came close to losing some of our units previously. Okay, we've got a ward here. That's good. That gives us some more production capability for an additional variety of units. I mean, they're all tier 1, but still, it's very nice to have additional options. We do have another Hill Giant, which is wonderful. I am going to send this unit up to the front lines here quickly. You know, even if we could build up a bit of an army here, we might be able to actually do something with it. So we'll send the Hill Giant over just to reinforce this group here. I'm going to just bring them back for now to chill out right there. Our scout here might as well go this way. Let's go see what we can find. Nice. Okay, so we've got a Ziggurat. We do have a Watcher over there, which is a little bit concerning. Now, we're going to use this unit to... Or maybe we'll even use the one that can swim. There's a bit of a scout for us here. Okay, we can't quite make landfall. That's a shame. Which means we're probably going to end up in naval combat, which is not really what we want. Suppose we could go this way to try to avoid the attack. Okay, now this looks like a neutral city. Let's see. This is a human city that is neutral to us at the moment. So we'll negotiate with them. They want 108 gold, and we can open our border sign of peace treaty. You know what? I'm going to do that. And hopefully I can get them as a vassal soon. You know what? There might be stuff to clear out around here. That would be good for us. Now, with this stack, I think what we'll do is we will head around this backside. And the goal being to avoid... Oh, God, look at that. More succubus. Yeah, that's... We are just not excited about that at all. This unit may get killed off, but at least we've got better vision. Now we see what we're dealing with. So we'll send Sundren down here. This is a risky move because, again, we could get attacked by the boats here. And if they were smart, they'd use some succubus to attack us and we'd be toast. But we'll see if they do that. I'm guessing they won't. They want to join us. I'm going to just ignore that because I want them to continue. Ooh, look at this, an Ice Drake. Oh, very cool. It's a tier 3 dragon unit. Sort of a middle ground between a wyvern and a full-fledged dragon. It does have like a lesser breath attack. That's very cool. I kind of like that, how there's sort of an in-between. Let's see. Iron Grip's ready to go. Throw that on our new city here. Throw it on one of our sort of border cities. I don't think we have it on our dwelling over here. You know what? I'm going to probably throw it on... We won't have this city for 4 more turns, so it'd be kind of a waste. I'll throw it maybe on our city down here. Yeah, there it is. Alright, mana income's getting a little low. Let's go for a Grimbeak Crow. Cloak and Dagger is done. That's great. Now we got 40 casting points. That's quite helpful. We really could use additional knowledge income. It's very unfortunate to have so little coming in. I'm going to work on the Assassin, and then next time we'll get the Succubus out of it, so I will do that. Yeah, it'd be nice to boost our knowledge income, excuse me. And then now I think it's mostly... Oh, you know what? Well, we've got unit movement. I know we do. Remember, we're going to send this Assassin through, and let's just see what we find. We're going to head on down. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Yeah, this is poorly defended. We should be able to attack this. Ooh, okay. Well, Isabella is there. That makes sense. We had sent her to the Void. But overall, this city is not well defended. So I think we are strong enough with what we've got to proceed through. I mean, obviously, Bormac, we're not going to get a ton of experience with him. We just won't have time if we decide to do this. But I think it's better to push for the kill while we can, especially since we know how tough Isabella is, and her capability to produce additional units is quite high. So, and tier 3 units at that, which is pretty scary. Up here, you know what? Let's just get some units going. We'll maybe get a sentry, the warbow. Oh, I forgot we have this little unit up here doing some scouting for us. Okay, there's some land mass up there, of course. This assassin, we will just back off a little bit. Over to List Lawn. You know what? I think we're going to just go merchandise here. Or Seer. Could go with another Hill Giant. I think for now, though, we'll just go merchandise. And then we will end our turn there. The big concern... Okay, so our assassin's getting attacked. That's fine. The assassin did its job. Did kill off an archer, which is kind of funny. But that was its main objective. Ooh, okay, we are getting attacked here. A couple of assassins coming at us. Let's see if maybe we can defend with our... initiates, who I suspect are probably going to just get slaughtered, but it'd be good to kind of figure out, like, what's going to be the best place to sort of turtle up here. Just trying to see what would be ideal. Maybe we could funnel them in through here. We could try that. You know, it'd be, again, we want to, if we could bottleneck them a little bit, that would be ideal. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, they're going to kill off some of our initiates before we can even get into the fight. I think if we can bottleneck them here, that would be a pretty good... We'd have a good chance then of maybe killing them as they come through. I'm guessing we're going to get hit. Yeah, there it is. That's not really a surprise. I sort of figured they were going to blast us with spells. Like I said, though, I think if we can go in through here, that kind of forces them in through a bit of a bottleneck. I mean, I guess they are kind of split up, so maybe this is a moot point anyway, but let's go like that. Okay, and then, yeah, they'll go in. We'll even move kind of over here. And then once they step in closer, we can start blasting them. Ooh, okay. That was a more intelligent move. Alright, hang on. How close are they? If we go like this, we are still technically out of their range. Okay. And then we should, if they step in closer. There it is. Okay. And the best part is we are still out of their range, or very close to it if we go like this. Okay, there. Now we're going to blast. Blast. Ooh, and that's not enough to kill them, unfortunately. Well, shoot. Oh, you know what we've done here is we've kind of put ourselves in a situation where... you know what? We'll go like this. Oh, I screwed that up, though. Dang it. Well, now we're toast. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that because... Yeah. What I was trying to do is have a unit that was separated from this one so it wouldn't tie up all of my units in one go. Well, dang it. There goes another one of our cities. Again, a little bit mishandled by me, unfortunately. Well, here, you know what? We've got this army building up. We can head over and try and reclaim that. Oh, my God. Now there's a succubus over there. Yeah, we definitely need to proceed with going for the throne here. Oh, and our poor little scout getting attacked by some random animal units. Thankfully, it looks like Sundren did not get attacked, which is great. Do have a tribute down here. We can take some gold. I will probably take the army, though. I wonder what it'd be. Let's see. Okay, we've got an ogre. Not super happy because we've lost a city and we've lost 3 battles in a row. However, there is a treasure chest there. Let's grab that. Domain invasion. Okay, yeah, we know that's we lost our city. This city's toast next turn, which is too bad. We did finish an observatory over here, which is kind of nice. And we're just gonna try and send our forces up there. We'll do this. We'll rotate this unit up here. And this group is gonna move over and try to maybe mount some kind of offensive to reclaim our lost territory if possible. I suspect may not be possible. And this is where, you know, using Sundren more defensively might have been the better play. I am going to go down here and capture this. Let's see, what else can we find? Go do some scouting in here. Another fort over here. Ideally, it would be great if we could get Sundren to this dungeon, raid that, and see if there's anything of substantial value that we're able to claim out of there. We're not able to actually make it to the Forbidden Sanctum this turn. You know what, let's head down this way. Oh my gosh. Oh, and you know what? We don't have enough movement to make landfall. Well, now we have no choice. We have to take the throne and win this game. Otherwise, Sundren is toast. We have to do it. We've had our hand kind of forced on us here. Because these 2 stacks will just annihilate us here. Yeah, we can't even make landfall. That was a really stupid move of me. Really, really stupid. Alright, well, what we'll do then is we will just charge down and go straight for the kill here. Again, I know we're leaving a lot of unexplored territory on the board here. But I don't think we really have much of a choice. We have to win. Because Sundren's in danger. So, what are our objectives here? Bormac must survive. Nomlik must survive. Let me just see. Oops, I don't want diplomacy. I want quests. Here it is. So, find that we've done those. Free Bormac. Groshak must survive. Let the humans live. Alright, well, we have to still find and eliminate Isabella, so... Alright, let's do that. What we'll do then is we will just engage this battle. Yeah, we should be able to win this without too much trouble, hopefully. It's actually quite fortuitous that Isabella is at her throne city, because this is going to allow us to kill her and take the throne in one fell swoop and eliminate her from the game, which is exactly what we want. Okay, want to buff some of our units here, that's for sure. I'm thinking probably we can Touch of Faith perhaps onto our Beetle Knight. Kind of like that, yeah. Beetle Knight's been a really good unit for us. Troll can advance. Now we want Bormac to get some experience here, so maybe we just start throwing flashbangs or something. You know what, let's throw one at the hero. Nice, blinded for 2 turns. Not that that makes that big of a difference for us, but... You know what, we could step up and start blasting the walls here. Why not? Heck yeah. We can do it again over here. Nice critical hit. That wall is almost broken. 5 health left. So I think what we'll do then is we will move up this way. And again, we can be pretty aggressive here. If we lose some of our units, it really doesn't matter, because this is kind of the final push to get the kill here on Isabella. So we don't really have to play it very conservatively. I'll throw this onto the Elder Hill Giant, who probably is going to just be our absolute beast in upfront fighting. Alright, we will end it there. I guess I was going to try and break the wall down over here. We can still do that, I guess. Okay. A little bit of... Ouch, that hurt. A little bit of range damage. Thankfully, we're soaking it up pretty good. That hurt. Okay, nothing too crazy. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we will still go in for this wall. Yeah, and then we can do the same with our troll. Excellent work. And then, like I said, this wall is about to go down, so let's finish that off. And then we can step up and start blasting that archer for... Oh, big kill. That was awesome. This shock trooper can advance here slightly. Oh, and Reskar's got his lightning attack, which is pretty slick. You know what? We can even move up a little bit with him. And, ooh, look at that. Oh, that's very nice. Nice. They all resisted the stun, but that's still pretty cool just to be able to inflict that kind of damage like that. With Nomlik, we will do a Bestow Iron Heart onto the Shock Trooper, because he's probably going to be doing some upfront fighting very shortly. Bormac doesn't have enough to... casting points to do anything else there, so what we'll do is we'll move him up this way. And we'll just keep getting him a little bit of experience bit by bit. The Shock Trooper can advance slightly there. Cavalry... You know what, we'll send the cavalry around this way just to try and draw a bit more aggro over there, maybe. We'll see. Okay, they're doing some healing in there. It's nice, that's a bit less range damage we're going to take this turn. Nice, okay, hitting the trolls, which I don't mind, because the troll has regrowth. Regrowth is honestly one of my favorite abilities. So, like, look at that. You just get your health back every turn. Like, that is so incredibly powerful. Alright, well, we'll do this. Yep. And then we can charge right in there. Let them have it. Wonderful. Bormac can get on the wall for next time here. Our Hill Giant can step up. We might as well throw some stones here. There we go. We could charge in there with our Shock Trooper. Might even just go for the gate over here, just to try to get in another way. Yeah, we can throw a weaken on. Do it, just because, why not? You know what, we'll go right in there like this. Defense mode. Our hill giant over here can move over to assist maybe on kind of the middle. Reskar's still in good shape, so... we could call an Ancestral Spirit. That's not a bad idea. You know what? I don't mind maybe just putting one right there in defense mode, just to act as a little bit of an annoyance. Nomlik, it would be good to get some more experience, so maybe we can just step up a touch here. The goal is not really to do any incredible amount of damage. It's mostly just to continue kind of softening them up a little bit. Very nice. And again, we want to just keep getting experience with our heroes wherever possible. Nice. Okay, so that Ancestral Spirit did a good job of tying up the enemy hero a little bit. Really nice work over here. You know what? Let's do our musket shot. Nice, and that frees up our Beetle Knight to get in there. Hill Giant's got the rock to throw, which we can throw at the hero. Very nice. Troll's kind of stuck out here, which is annoying, but that's fine. Ooh, Reskar's got his lightning that he can use again. So let's try that. Ooh, nice. We can hit Isabella. We could hit the... Let's see if we can stun the hero. Nice. There's just the outright kill. That's wonderful. Nomlik. Oh, here we go. Let's step up and help out our cavalry just a little bit. You know what? Nomlik can even... just trying to see what would be best here. Go up front. Do some... Ooh, didn't do as much as I would have liked. There's some good damage. And then, you know what? Nomlik himself can fly right in. Get the kill this way. Nice. Again, just feeding him more experience wherever possible. Our Hill Giant can step up on the wall. Throw a rock at the Hellhound. And the cavalry should be able to finish them off. Wonderful. And with that, I think we are done. Here it is. Victory! The Torchbearers claim their first triumph. Now we can search Isabella's capital for any evidence relating to the Shadowborn. Perfect. Well, there you have it. So, again, not my cleanest scenario, but we got it done, and we saved Isabella, who was in, or excuse me, Sundren, who was in a really bad spot right at the end there. So it's unfortunate that we had to kind of finish this off so quickly, but I think this was probably the right decision to make, the right move for us, because it wasn't worth having Sundren at risk here. Like I said, she would have potentially been attacked by all of these units, not to mention some of these succubus could have come over to help too. So all in all, I'm happy with how it worked out. Let's just see what Isabella had for items here. Okay, just a blowpipe. So, you know, our heroes have decent amount of gear. Like, you know, Nomlik is fully kitted out. You know, he's got pretty decent stuff. Like, he's in really good shape. Bormac, of course, doesn't have a ton, but that's fine. We can, you know, if we could pick this up, that would be lovely, but because the mission is over, we can't. Reskar's got a few things. I mean, we need to keep building him up. He's got some pants and a melee weapon and a really good mount at the very least. And then, obviously, Sundren is quite well equipped. So we've got two heroes that are almost fully equipped, and then we've got two that we've still got some work to do. But overall, I mean, I think we're in pretty good shape here. So let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, Isabella Van Helden has lost. Of course, we're victorious. We could take a look at our statistics real quick here. Let's just see. So yeah, obviously Isabella started off, you know, way ahead of us because she had all these extra cities. Her knowledge income was, you know, massively outpacing us. Let's see, happiness. Yeah, we were kind of really, actually quite low on the happiness side of things. Mainly due to terrain. And then domain, we were gradually catching up, but, you know, Isabella was way ahead of us still. So overall, I mean, had a huge advantage, but thankfully we were able to still, persevere and make it happen. So we will see what the next scenario brings, but like I said, pretty happy with how this one went. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.